the start of the presentation up. So I can still see you on my other monitor. So just a thumbs up that you can see that August with the bird on it. Yep, perfect, lovely. If anyone wants to chat through this, like by all means do so. You can keep your microphones on, you can mute them if you want, if you've got background noise, but if you've got a question at all throughout our night, please just answer, just ask it. Okay, so August for the Sketchbook Diaries it's about mark making. So it's a very loose kind of month that we're having. We normally focus on an art skill, and this month we're just relaxing it all, and it's all about using what you've got and just enjoying the process of putting marks down on your paper rather than actually trying to do something really fabulous. So don't worry about what happens tonight with your drawing. There's no marking happening. I just made, excuse the pun, it's not being marked. Okay, so the focus is on drawing nocturnal birds as opposed to any other birds. The first class we're basically doing it again. So we're going to just roughly work out what mark making is and make more marking doing nocturnal birds. And we're going to watch a video, but I'm going to skip through it, of Sandy Hester, who's the image of this one and the one that was on the previous screen. I think I've only used hers throughout as well. Every class that I run, I will just sort of like go over the elements of design. So when I was thinking about this month, what we're doing, I thought, well, we're not really focusing on anything here, but you actually end up probably doing a little bit of all of them in this month, whereas some months we might just have texture and line, or value is always a good one. That one's always there. Probably won't get a lot of value tonight because of the time that we've got. So it'll be more the shapes and size, space, definitely colour. We'll definitely be using colour. So mark making describes the different lines, dots, patterns, textures we create in our sketchbooks and artworks. So I'm going to stop share here and share again. Where is it? Okay, so I'll just load this one up now. I'm just going to skip through this.
Okay, I actually managed to get one more in before it was time to go work on dinner. I decided to do a couple of owls, and they turned out really cute. I think it was fun. I just wrapped the paint on. Everything is still wet, actually. And I'll show you the book that I used.
So,
that was fun. I just
right, so
that one I put down is excellent.
So she went to the hardware store and got these big brushes just to try them out. Just wanted to have something a bit not so that she knew. So she's doing this one down the bottom here. This big orange looking one. And I think she's using like either poster paints or acrylic gouache, or just little gouache that she's put into her own little. Like she's just not giving, she's not caring about what happens, and that's what we've got to do tonight. Don't care about what actually happens to your drawings. She does too. So now she's using her paint brushes. So what she's doing here, this process, is very much what we're going to be doing because of the time. So it's starting with 1 minute sketches, then we've got a 5 minute, a 10 minute, and then we've got to see how much time we've got left. There's a 15 to 20 minute. But I will show you the images as well. And just surprise you with them. Oh, come on, this is the have a look at the feet on these birds. Just keep that in mind when we're drawing tonight. They still look like birds' feet.
And I just thought I would grab a couple pencils.
This finishes soon. I'm not going to keep going. I just love what she does here. I just think it makes it. Right, so now I'm just going to go forward. And this is
Finished this page.
Yeah.
I just took my time with it all week. Just dipped in at times when I had just a few minutes to sketch and worked on it. It was really fun. I really enjoyed the little just pencil sketches too, to make little out and fill in the spaces. I haven't done a page like this in a long time, and it was just really fun. I really enjoyed it, and will probably do another one. I think it's nice to have something like this on the go, just here on my desk, or when I have 5 or 10 minutes to be able.
all right. So if you've seen any of my social media last, well, gosh, no, it would have been 2 weeks ago on Thursday, I actually started doing exactly this that she's done. And hang on, let me just stop share. Yeah, and so I have done that, but I haven't done all the pencil and the little drawings around it, which I still want to do. So I have done a page like that, and it was really fun. And it's just not caring what the outcome is going to be, and just enjoying it, using your art supplies and being loose. Okay, so let me go back to the presentation. All right, so we've done Sandy. Okay, so just checking in, what art supplies have you got? What size sketchbook are you working in? And what kind of sketchbook is it? So the what kind of sketchbook is it is if you're using a cartridge paper sketchbook, it's not going to take too much of a beating before it starts to either tear or it goes through on the other side. So just keep that in mind. Does anyone want to let me know what sketchbook they're using tonight, if it is a sketchbook or a sketch pad? Okay, Rosie, yep, perfect. So like I've got things like watercolor crayons and watercolor marker pens, but when I did my drawings in the on the cartridge paper, the marker pens did not, like I put the aqua pen to them and it didn't work. So you don't want to use too much wet media.
I've only got pencils, so that's why.
Yeah, sweet. Anyone else got any queries on that at all before we get started? We're running on time, so it's all good. All right. Okay, so we're going to start with some loose contour drawings, and what I mean by that, I'm just going to find out where I might have to stop the share. I can't seem to get the I've got to move go from this camera to the other camera. All right, so what's that? Oh, that's hiding that. That's just hiding a sketch because it was done in pastel, so I just have to protect this page from it. So you can see on my webcam, this is the 3 1-minute drawings that we did last session, and we're going to be doing these 3. They're the kiwi bird, and it's 3 different positions, and you've got a minute. So you want to use just 1 page and overlap like this. All right, so don't go and draw too big and expect to get too much done in 1 minute, because you just won't. Like, there's nothing more than line work in that. All right, so I will just go back to the share, and I'll leave my webcam on my sketchbook now, so you'll get to see what I'm doing. Okay, so for the 1-minute sketches, you're going to be wanting to use 1 pencil or 1 pen, and nothing else. Like, you're not going to get any more color down than that. You can change the colors between the 3 sketches, but you're not going to get, you don't want to focus on more than one color for a 1-minute sketch. This is just to loose warm up, and you'll notice at the end of it how much this is of benefit to you. Let me just get to the, I'll use the timer. That way I'll go off. So you'll hear Florence in the machine when it goes off. Okay, is everyone ready? I'll just go to the next page. So this is the kiwi, the little kiwi bird that we're doing, and I will chat as we go along and explain to you why I'm doing nocturnal birds and all of that. So let me just arm myself with a pen. Okay, all good to go? 1 minute, let's go. I suggest looking at the shape and drawing almost a blind contour drawing of our little friend. Yeah, with the nocturnal birds, they were, to be honest, a little bit like deep sea marine creatures. Some of them are really quite scary to look at, and a lot of them are just brown. They just blend into trees. So tonight I've picked some nice ones. This poor kiwi's clubfoot. 4 seconds. Done. Oh my gosh. All right. I can see Rosie laughing there. Rosie, you
No,
can
it's mine. It's mine. Trust me, it's mine.
Look at my poor kiwi's clubfoot. Okay. I'm going to choose a different color. Okay. All right, ready, set, go. Seconds. 10 seconds. All right, that's 1 minute. Almost feel that one was slightly better. Okay, and the last 1 minute one. Keep it easy with just being the same bird, and we don't have to worry too much about shape. Okay, let's go. Oh, I botched this one up big time. All right, done. Okay. Yes, you can see mine on there. I can't see yours, but you do start to feel a bit looser after you've done those little 1 minute ones. Okay, so what have we got here? 5 minutes. All right, so take a bit of time to sort of like start a new page. I may even turn mine around for this one, and I'll just fill it for the A5. 5 minutes, I recommend trying to get the outline done in 1 minute. And I'll let you know how we're going time-wise the whole time. Think also about materials that you're using. You're going to be able to put in a bit of colour, a bit of detail. If you're using pencil only, a few more lines. Just remember, it's all about making marks. Are we all good to go? Yep. Okay, so 5 minutes, starting now. And this bird is, I'd never heard of this bird until I looked it up, and it's
They're beautiful.
Yeah,
They're cheeky.
I've watched the shagging YouTube video. If you haven't seen it, just look up the Kakapoo YouTube and it will show it straight away. And it's the photographer. He sits on the photographer's neck and beats him with his wings while he's making love to him. And they're massive. They're such a massive bird. They're like chicken size. They're the largest flightless bird. And they've got quite an old man's face. That's already 1 minute gone, and I've done half a drawing. You've got to try and not let the extra time get in the way. Oh gosh. Uh, 3 minutes left. Two and a half. Two minutes. Looks like we've lost Tanya. Just under 1 minute left. I absolutely hate this one.
kind of like this fella.
Yeah, I liked the first time I did it.
Yeah, he's a scrunkly old boy.
I actually think I just like the fact that I've got pens and I feel like a child.
Yeah, it's leaving your adult brain at the door for sure. Embarrassingly, you can all see mine.
I haven't looked.
Yours
Three
looks
seconds.
far more bird-like than mine does.
Well, that's it. That was what? 5 minutes. Yeah, it's kind of recognizable that it is the cacapao, but it's not pretty. I think the 5 minutes scared me. Okay, let's move on. All right, so this one, my drink bottle's in the way of the how many minutes? 10 minutes. Again, don't be fooled by the 10 minutes. I drew because I did it for a whole day. I was absolutely addicted 2 Thursdays ago, and I loved the night heron that I did. So this is a different picture, so it's not the same picture. All right, how are we going? We all good? I'm hoping that I might just quickly stop share. I just want to see oh, so Teresa has left as well. So I don't know what the problem was there. And I don't know where the other sketchbookers are, Jazz.
I haven't talked to any of them.
No, well, like you've all seen it. Shona was definitely she wasn't going to come along, but I'm not sure why Angela isn't here. And yeah, I was kind of hoping Kel would be here. And of 20 tickets, 23 tickets, that's even worse than I thought it would be tonight. I thought I'd get like 7 or 8 people join. Anyway, all right, I'll go back to my lovely little night heron. Okay, 10 minutes. We're going for time. Perfect. All right, let's get started. I'm going to return to my pan pastels. Just try and keep in mind that video we watched of Sandy, how she had that big fat brush and she was just making those marks. That's what you've got to try and remember to do. It's just you're making marks. It's not so much about how it's going to end up at the end. This poor little birdie's face. Oh, I'm going to have to shorten it. Yeah, so with all the night birds, there were some real freaky ones, just like scary, would give you nightmares tonight.
Have you heard about the Great Putu?
Yes.
That's
yes, no, couldn't do it. Like I was just like, oh my God, that is really scary. And that's why, like, I was just sort of like, they were nocturnal birds, the majority of them remind me of the deep sea fish. There's a reason why they live at the bottom of the ocean. And also a lot of that, well, obviously the owls, but there was another one, nightjar.
Oh, the nightjar, yeah.
The nightjar is really cute, but they are the spitting image of bark. So
Oh, you mean like 20 frog mouths?
it would 20 frog mouths as well. No, the nightjar is like a little.
Yeah, like similar to
They're not an owl. They're
like an appearance ish.
like a sparrow, but larger. And I actually drew a nightjar when I was doing the birds on that Thursday, but I used purple pastel and it came out quite purple, and it's like couldn't be further from the truth. We've got just under 6 minutes left. Sorry, just under 7 minutes. And once again, I've drawn half a bird. Yes, I'm using my luminance.
Who are you?
Yeah. So far, I'm not going to say it's any better than my Faber-Castells.
Oh, I've got to give this poor bugger some legs.
That's what I'm doing now. Just over 5 minutes. I want to try and get a bit of background in this as well. Oh, my time's gone. Just under 5 now, 4.5. There was a 12-year-old girl that came to the last free class. I think her name was Talia, and her mum had joined again. So I was looking forward to having her in, but didn't make it. Mm. 3 minutes. Minute 30.
Don't know what I'm doing here, Jane, but I'm thoroughly enjoying myself.
My God, I'm just in another world. And I may just keep going tomorrow again.
Doesn't look like a bird.
All right, that's 10 minutes. I like on my webcam, I like what I see. I think it looks kind of like, yeah, it looks like a nightjar. I haven't filled in the center of his body, but happy enough with that one.
I like to think mine is kind of an abstract parent. Yeah, I'll show you.
Oh, I love it. Oh, you got the love heart from Z as well.
Oh, thank you.
Rosie, did you want to show us yours?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice work. That's really good for given the size as well,
Yeah.
because that's large. You've got a lot of work done in 10 minutes.
I'm still at school, so I'm used to doing tests.
Yeah.
Gotta be fast for those. Yeah.
I know. You're so used to the classroom environment, so you always do better than us. Right.
It's my job. But
Okay, so we've got just over 10 minutes left. So I'll give us the choice. We can do this owl,
That
or
is scary.
or is that scary? That's the Australian Boo Book. So that's I said 20 minutes for that one because it's 3 hours there, which don't all
Oh, that's very good,
the,
Kate.
the spiny branch that they're sitting on. No wonder this one's got that expression. It's just like,
Oh, it's probably pissed off.
yeah, like there's a thorn right between its feet.
So I'd love to draw those little eyes.
So there's that, or this bale owl.
It is kind of cool. It's kind of scary, but kind of cool.
Well, also that it's in flight,
Mm.
and that's not that's part of that's his socks. They're not like capture rings. This owl doesn't fly home. Shall we go this one?
Sure.
All right. So I've said 15 minutes, but how about at 15 minutes we go, I need a little bit more time, or we're all good. Let me just start my timer again. Start it for 15. All right. Are we all ready to go? Excuse me just while I have a Panadol.
You right, Jane?
Yeah, no, I was meant to have it 20 minutes ago and my pain is just starting to come on. Like if I don't take it every 6 hours, my pain will just come on.
Yeah.
All right, all good. I was going to take it before and I completely forgot and started drawing, so that's why I just needed to do it. Okay, let's go. 15 minutes. Don't be fooled by 15 minutes. Mm.
Jane.
Mm.
Jane?
The
Oh, what
yeah.
did I do? I don't know what I did there. I must have hit the mouse. Sorry,
So
wasn't changing the. You know, my biggest challenge here is going to be that the owl fits on an A4 sketchbook because I struggle to draw small. Bit of perspective going on there too with the feet. So, Rosie, whereabouts in Australia are you?
Queensland, Kilroy-ish.
Sure. That's that's out of Sunny
South
Coast,
Burnett.
isn't it?
South Burnett.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And Z was from, oh, I think it was Victoria or Sydney. She did mention in the start of the. Been sending me text messages. So 12 and a half minutes left. Mm, 2.5 minutes, all I've done is put down some pastel. You heading to Brisbane tomorrow, Jazz?
No, I was going to go up today, but I just went, nah. So I'll just go up twice next week. I think we've got after work drinks next Friday, so that's a good reason to go in.
Oh, yeah. On the Friday.
Yeah.
You wouldn't normally go on a Friday, would you?
No, I normally go on a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, but you'll go Thursday and Friday.
Why go Tuesday and Friday?
Right, yeah. So you can just sort of like say what days really.
Yeah, pick and choose most of the time,
Nice.
which is really good.
And I do know about our friend.
About my new work buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened all very quickly,
Yeah, sounds like it.
which is great.
Has she let her employer know?
Yes, today.
Oh, today.
Yeah,
Yeah, how good.
I know.
Fun.
I was just in the office like 2 weeks ago, and the lady that I work with was like, "Oh my God, I need another project manager to work with me. I need someone who can just, I can just give stuff to and know that they'll just run with it and that they're capable." And I'm like, huh, I know someone like that.
Yeah, and she's been having problems with the boss as well, so timing's perfect.
Oh, I knew as soon as they spoke to her that they'd make her an offer.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Well done. Okay, I'm getting caught up in detail big time. There is 9 minutes, 40 seconds left. I need to start making marks. Oh, I just picked up a different luminance pencil and I really like it. Feels very buttery. The first one didn't.
I'm loving myself stupid with these pens.
Which pens have you got?
I've just got those like the double-ended markers that have
Yeah.
got like the chisel point on one end and the bullet point on the other.
So they're not the Tombos,
No,
because
I
the
think they were,
Tombos are watercolor. So then are they alcohol based?
yeah, they're just the other ones from Officeworks that, you know,
Yeah.
they've got the chisel point, then the bullet point.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm just a bit obsessed with
I
how
was
they
watching a
kind of,
YouTube. I was watching a YouTube video the other day of an illustrator using alcohol markers, and it's just like, man, how did she do that?
just kind of obsessed with how they layer over each other, actually.
Yeah, yeah, that's what she was doing.
For someone like me that's very kind of haphazard, it works.
Yeah. I bought 2 new birds yesterday for the
What?
aviary.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I go weak at the knees at the sound of a male canary.
Oh, Jane.
Oh God, they just got the most gorgeous little whistle. They like, well, when I say a little whistle, for a little bird, their whistle, I could hear it from the aviary, which is up at the top of our backyard. So I had to buy him, and of course I had to buy him
A friend.
a friend, and there was only one male canary and a cage full of females. So I bought him a little friend and put them up in the aviary. They're fine because they're so fast and so little that the other two birds are not bothered by them. And we lost our little quail about 2 months ago. So the amount of seed that is lying on the floor, they are going to be the fattest little birds.
Oh. That's so cute, though.
Yeah, because they only eat little seed, and parrots leave little seed. They only eat the big seeds. So they just toss it all. What time are we looking at? 6 minutes, 20 seconds. And I've done an outline of a bird. Although you can tell it's in flight. These
Mine is
legs are
absolutely
hard.
terrifying.
And Neil's a little bit more independent now too.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because when I picked him up on Thursday, oh my goodness, he was 100% reliant on me for everything. He's now on one crutch, walking around, so he can like hold a drink in the hand. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost in detail. 5 minutes left.
Night, Pepper.
Going to bed.
Riley's going to bed.
Night, Riley.
Still carrying on, Jane. She did the other night too.
So are you gonna? Oh, this is next Friday. You're going to go up. So will you
Yeah.
swim still?
On Friday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I'll just catch the
Plato will
train.
be back by then.
Yeah.
We think he gets back maybe Sunday.
Yes.
And yeah, Ty's now calling me. He has to debrief. He's got to talk to people all the time.
You know what? I think he is missing his little buddy
Oh, totally.
so much because
100%. Like he
In-
wouldn't have coped if Plato went away for a year.
in the 4 minutes that I spoke to him on Sunday, he drove me insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was poking me, he was prodding me, he was patting me. I'm just like, can you
Yeah.
not?
I know. I don't know how Bree puts up with him. 2 minutes 44. Yeah, no, he is missing him big time. Big time. And he actually was going to call me today. He even said it. I'll call you Wednesday. I haven't heard from him. Now I want to get some background colour going.
Mine looks nothing like an owl, but I thoroughly enjoyed doing whatever it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine looks like an owl. It does look like an owl in flight. I'm just trying very hard not to add detail where it's not needed.
Mine looks like a child's version of a Halloween owl.
I'm doing all my Halloween designs on Etsy at the moment, so I may need it. Oh my gosh, 46 seconds left. Well, we'll just don't rush it. Okay, that's 15. I'll say I am absolutely in love with pan pastels and just mixed media in general. Although that looks very dark and a bit scary. All right. Well, it's 8:05, so did anyone need any more time on this, Al, or all good to finish?
Yeah.
Okay, I will just put the camera back to myself. You can see my owl there. And there we go. Brisbane, South Brisbane. Oh, sorry, Z. I thought when I saw Roachdale, I thought Roachdale's, it is in Brisbane, isn't it?
Yeah, near Underwood.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Sydney or Melbourne. Maybe there is. I think there's a
I think
Roachdale in
I think there's
Sydney.
one in Sydney.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, does anyone want to share theirs? Please say yes. Nice, nice. I really like your how you've managed to fit it all in, yet it's all going off. Whereas I had to really struggle. Oh wow,
Those are
Z,
gorgeous.
they're gorgeous. Look at that heron. They're amazing. What have you used? Like, what pen have you used? Do you need me to unmute you?
Just various pens from my son's collection.
No way. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Rosie, yeah, nice. Oh, so good. You got the whole body in. Jazz, just show me yours again. Did you get the legs in?
Correct. I didn't get the legs in, but I gave it claws.
Yeah, you can kind of tell the legs are there. You can't really tell with mine. It's sort of, I struggle to draw small. So the fact that I actually managed to get it in on an A4 page was good. So the ones that I was referring to about last week is in my big A3 sketchbook, and I didn't time them.
Yeah, I'm on A3. That's why I was able to fit it all in.
I'm
Yeah.
using A5 today.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun doing those, but they had to be small too to fit into that big book. Anyway, all right. Excellent. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry that others didn't join. I don't know where the rest of the sketchbookers were. It's not a big group, but oh yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Let me just hit the record button.